amor caminamos a ti.
Event number 3, the wheel flip. 350k. It's all about getting that massive object to flip over as quickly as you can. So the first one dealt with quite easily by Janos. He was impressive in the logging once again. He's got the sort of build that suits this event. This is easy for him. Look at this. 4 without a problem. David Janos, a very welcome addition to this tour. And turning in here, an absolute masterclass on the wheel flip. That's the first little pause we saw from him. Well, we always know which events we're strongest at, and I just happen to be good at this, and pleased with that. So he should be. Just that slight pause, the only point you could really draw in terms of what was a perfect effort. Now here's the local boy, adopted Cypriot, Clint Darden from the USA. He's loved his time on this island so far, and he's done a lot to bring the United Strongman series here, and what fine support the athletes have received over this weekend of competition. Darden using the knee, watch him put the knee in here just to get it over. Well, he didn't on that occasion. So that's a good sign. Well, in fact, Clint Darden getting stronger as he moves along. Not weaker. I think he's going to struggle to beat the time of Janos. This is still an excellent effort, and the Cypriot fans have someone to cheer. One more flip and he should be over the line, and there's the problem. He's getting tired, but he finishes, and he finishes well. So Clint Darden puts on a bit of a show for the local fans. Their new local boy. Stoyan Dodichev of Bulgaria. First time we've seen him in action, but I can tell you he's been going along very nicely indeed. He's well up the top of this leaderboard at the moment. And look at that. His hat on back to front, looks like one of the Three Stooges. Tell him that to his face, of course. 4 already. This is impressive stuff from the Bulgarian. Look at that. Looks like he's flipping over a cycle wheel, not a truck tyre. Too easy at the moment, and a first error from Todorichev. Oh, has that blown his chances? Well, I'm feeling good at this competition. I felt very good then, but just towards the end, just a mistake. Unlucky for Todorichev. I think he could have won this one, and he knows it. Raymond Bergmanis enjoying his time here, the veteran. One of the taller athletes, so really has to work hard to get the knee bend and then kick this over. You can see he's not quite got that power up from the floor, but as always with Bergmanis, he's gone to the drawing board and he's tried to design himself a technique. Well, the trainer slipped there. We saw a few slips in the truck pull. And there, the sports shoe that he's wearing just slipped away from him before he could drive the knee in and drop the tyre back down again. He's not going to beat the lead time at this rate. No, he's outside it already. And still with a couple more flips to go to get across the line. This is not one of Bergmanis' favourite events, and we're not seeing the best of the big man from Latvia. So Bergmanis is usually impeccable technique. Not getting him through this time. The door's still open though, I think. And it's open for the likes of this man, Travis Ortmeyer. I said he was a speed merchant. You saw that in the log lift. He's won the truck pull already. He is so fired up. This is brutal. Well, any nightclub owners on the island watching this are going to be offering Travis Ortmeyer a job, I think, as a doorman. God, son, out you go. Look at this from Ortmeyer. He's absolutely flying now. Technique right, over the line, and Ortmeyer has done it again.
This just was a good event for me. It's tired. Not having to lean into it, just power clean it up. That suits me pretty well.
But it suited him more than pretty well, and let's remember he's got past his weak event, the log lift. He's into full flow now. 10 points to Ortmeyer, Todoricev takes 9, and Pedan takes third, 8 points. Now this is brutal, the crucifix. I think if you ask the athletes to honestly tell you which event they fear most, then it's this one. It's painful. It's tough to hold the crucifix position with the weights on your arms. But the real problem comes at the end. When you start to shake, you start to rock and roll, there is that possibility of injury. Now that looks easy, doesn't it, as these guys pick up and lock out. Let's see how long they can hold it. And there is one technique here that is valued above all else. Just blank your mind. Do not think of anything. Forget the pain, forget being aggressive. Just clear your thoughts and relax. Sounds so easy, doesn't it? Let me tell you it's not. 30 kilograms of weight on each arm. Super stuff. And whatever János is thinking about, it's doing the job for him. The Hungarian holding it well, but you see the shakes start now as that lactic acid builds up in the muscle fibers. Oh, now he's having to get aggressive. This is pain. Down it goes. Position broken, the whistle goes, but that's a good start. The crucifix position is a very tough one, but I got off to a good start. That is brutal, isn't it? But well held by David János. He's really laid down a big marker for the opponents. So next up onto stage, Tiberius Kowalczyk. Boy, did he get a cheer. A lot of Polish fans here, obviously on holiday in Cyprus. Kowalczyk with that distinctive hairstyle. You can spot him a mile off down the beach. The crucifix position in place, adjusted by the referee. And away he goes. He's shaking a little bit already. Yeah, this doesn't look so good, I'm afraid, for Kowalczyk. Not quite the solid position that János held from Hungary. Plenty of support though, if anything's going to help him, that is. And he seems to have stabilised things a little. Eyes closed to try and blank out that pain. Now, how long can he hold this? He's moving into pain territory now. Shoulders burning. And you can hold the best facial pose you want, but if the rest of your body's shaking, everybody knows that you're in trouble. And after his start, which I didn't think was that impressive, this is turning into a good performance from Kowalczyk. The referee's concerned about the crucifix arms coming down, and that's it. Good effort from him. That was a fighting performance. Next up then, onto the stage, Igor Pedan. Sometimes think that Igor Pedan's levers are just a little bit too long, but he compensates with that.